Dillon, this is your first MMA fight. How does it feel different than preparing for a jiu-jitsu match? More or less confidence, more or less butterflies? What's different?
I wouldn't think it was different. It's the same thing. It's the same recipe. You know, work your ass off and you get the results. So it's the same thing in that sense, but it's just different in the media sense and everything like that. But it's just adjusting. You know, I want to adapt to every situation, so I'm just going with the flow and just feeling everything out. It's my first time, but I feel prepared. You know, when I was in the back, it felt like a funeral. Everybody was like kind of like daunting, and like I was like, what the hell's going on here? I feel great. I feel ready to go. I feel fresh, and I'm going to take this man out.
Thanks. Dillon, real quick question for you. A couple days ago, it was posted that there was a comment that was made about you within 4 fights kind of running the show at Bellator. Was that a comment that was taken out of context?
I think it was after one fight. It was after this weekend. I said I feel like I'll own the company. So, but yeah, that's what I said.
Scott, response to that?
I love it all, man. It's all good.
We'll be co-owners, so it's okay.
Dillon, they was alluded to that you were here a year ago in Chicago.
Yeah.
Obviously, a young fighter by the name of Steve Cazzola had called you out. That was a fight that wasn't put together. You end up getting Kyle Walker 12 months later. The difference between jiu-jitsu and now the full MMA game, was that enough time for you to train and get ready for this fight?
Yeah, 100%. I've been doing this martial arts since I was 15, so I don't see it as a couple months thing. I see it as a lifetime thing. You know, I've been a martial artist since I was a kid. It's basically who I am, so it's not anything I need to prepare for because I've been doing it my whole life. I've been fighting my whole life, and yeah, I feel 100% prepared.
How have you been able to keep everything focused and on the task at hand, considering all the hoopla that happened earlier in the month involving your team? How have you been able to keep it reeled in and stay focused on the fight?
My mind's, I just feel I know what I have to do, so that stuff doesn't, you know, all the outside noise, you just got to find calmness in it. So, yeah, I feel 100% focused on this fight, and I've been focused on this fight for a while. You know, I know what needs to be done, and nothing will change that.